a few different types of patterns you can create to make things that are a lot more complicated really quickly. So if I want to make something like a propeller or something like a wheel, you're probably going to want a circular pattern. And there's two ways to do that. First is to start a sketch, draw something circular that you want to make, and use some sort of line or spline or pattern that you want to copy. And then you can copy it in the sketch, or you can copy it in 3 dimensions. We're going to start by copying in the sketch. We're going to go to Create Circular Pattern, grab this shape, and copy it around this center point. You cannot select the center point as the first type of shape. It needs to be the second one in there. And then in here, if I can make this window bigger, there we go. We want to do a quantity of, I don't know, maybe 8 or something. That's too many. How about 5 to make that a little bit interesting? I like 7. And then we can go in and extrude that shape that includes our circular sketch to make something out of that. Alternatively, you can make a circular pattern by starting a sketch on a plane, drawing a circle or shape here, something with a point in the middle of it, and then drawing your thing to copy up here. Let's do something sort of vaguely propeller-esque. Oh, that's too far, whatever. Here, yeah, that's okay. And then finish sketch. Now, outside of a sketch, you can create some shape in here. You have to go back and turn on your sketch because you used it once and it disappears. And then I'm going to do this as a new body this way. Now I can copy this around the circle as well by using a 3-dimensional pattern, which looks a little bit different. Create pattern, circular pattern, and I want to do not faces but bodies, and copy this body around this axis. And I could do the number that I think looks right, like so. Same principles work for rectangular patterns. If I'm going to start a sketch on a plane, I could draw. I'm going to show you that it doesn't mean a pattern of rectangles by again doing circles here, but it is a rectangular pattern. I'm going to go to Create Rectangular Pattern, select this shape here, and I'm going to go in 2 directions. My first one, I'm going to go a distance of 5 inches, and I'm going to do a quantity of 3. And I can do spacing or extent here. If you do spacing, then it's 3 inches between everything, or in this case, 2.5 inches between everything. And if you do extent, then it means that over the course of that number of inches, you're going to put this number of objects. Either way works. So I'm going to do a distance of 5. Let's try to change it then to a distance of 10 and a quantity of 6. 4 right there. You can also go in another direction at the same time and do a quantity 3, distance 4, distance 6 there to create a whole lot of objects in a rectangular pattern like that. This is all in a sketch, so then I'd have to go and extrude all of them if I wanted those shapes to be like that. I could make them all the same like that. Alternatively, you could do a rectangular pattern instead by starting a sketch, drawing an object, extruding that shape, and then instead using 3 dimensions, something in 3 dimensions to create that. So I could go to Create Pattern, and then rectangular pattern or circular pattern, grab that shape, and then choose my directions and copy it after I've extruded it as well.